It's time for child labor laws to go away. This is the Clark Howard Show, where it's about you and your wallet. Our number, 877-87-CLARK. Krista's 9-year-old daughter was talking with a friend the other day, and what were they talking about? About the job you made her get in the salt mines?
I wish. No, they were talking about some app they came up with for their iPod Touches, and they had drawn it out, and they were super excited about it, and they were talking about how they could get someone to develop it for them, and my daughter even mentioned they need to get someone to sign a piece of paper saying they wouldn't tell what the app was if they had them develop it for them.
So, 9 years old, starting to think in terms of making money as an app developer, and you know that's not outside the stretch of imagination, but the difference is kids just past single digit are actually writing the code, writing apps. Apple just had their developer conference, and for the first time ever, they opened it up to kids as young as 13. And Wall Street Journal reports they had 150 teens that they gave scholarships to the developer conference. Costs like $1,600 to come to it. And they had to have all kinds of rules to chaperone these kids and all that, keep them out of trouble. But the idea is that inside our own households, there could be a creative genius. Dora, I can speak. Our number, 877-87-CLARK. Matt's with us. Matt, you want to talk about apps, don't you?
Yes, sir, actually. Maybe I should get an interview with Krista's daughter. Maybe her and I could go into business.
What do you think, 9-year-old kid?
That's right.
But how about that she overhears two single digits having that kind of conversation?
I know, it's crazy.
It is, isn't it?
Well, I have an idea for an app that, and I am by no means technologically savvy at all, but I think the app that I have an idea for would save lives and save money for people with teenagers. I don't want to throw out the idea itself, but essentially there are existing technologies that prevent text messaging, or at least try to prevent the distraction from them, and mine takes it several steps further. I'm an insurance agent, and I can see how my idea can be used in my industry, and I have absolutely no idea where to start with this.
Well, I'll tell you what's funny. I talked the other day about the issues of teens being safe and how graduated driver's licenses have been so successful at reducing the injury rate and the fatality rate, the sad fatality rate for teenage drivers. And I had somebody come up to me pretty animated, and he said, I know the solution to this. Don't let them drive. But
Yeah.
but that's not obviously a realistic thing in so many cases. So you have an idea that you think, and is it software or is it an app or whatever, without giving away too much?
It would be an app. It's totally cell phone, smartphone related. That's a very large distraction, I would say, among high-risk drivers, if you will.
And you don't really know where to go to get your idea produced because you're not a techie.
Right. I mean, I'm an insurance agent, so I am in an insurance company, but nobody here really has any idea whom to even contact about it, as I feel it would be a great idea to market to an insurance company.
Sounds like a time for Elance. You ever heard me talk about Elance?
No, sir.
Elance is a thing where you put out something for bid that you want freelancers to do for you, and you'd have to have them sign some kind of non-disclosure with you because you've come up with what I guess is a proprietary idea. But if you go to Elance, that is a place you might find somebody who could do development for you. There are any of a number of people who have various skills that they make available for you for a price. You either do it for a set rate for the job or an hourly rate. There's a competitor of Elance called People Per Hour.
People per hour. Is that just peopleperhour.com?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Elance.com. I'm sorry. I just so get in the mind mode of thinking .com that I sometimes forget
.org.
to say
you never
it.
know.
What's that?
It could be .org or .net.
That is true. That is true. But that's a way that when you have a concept, when you have an idea, and you have the thought process, but you don't know behind the curtain how you make it happen, how you write code.
Right.
That's how you get it done.
Okay. Now, if technology already exists, or at least somewhat exists, would it be beneficial to contact those developers, or would that be a bad idea?
Well, if it's an idea that you want to make lucrative, you don't contact the others that do similar things.
Yeah.
If, on the other hand, you just want to do it to, let's say, save lives or whatever,
yeah,
then it's fine to contact people already working in the area, and you give them what would be an enhancement idea.
Okay.
So either way would work out great. And everything we can do to make teens safer on the road, wow, do we need it.